I hope everybody loved the market today. Crazy, crazy day. Uh, we were at 450 yesterday, and we finished at what, 425.65. Just absolute insanity. Down. What is that? What percentage wise is that? Let's see. 425.65. Let's see. Down 5.5% in a little bit over 24 hours. And down 1.2% in the last 15 minutes on that recovery. That was pretty ridiculous. I'll show you. We went from, what, 426 to 430.50 and then straight down to 425.38. The good news is, so I've been a little bit off, but I've been pretty right on with my calls so far. I had puts here, and unfortunately I cut those too soon, and then I started breaking my own rules and buying calls, and I'm in a little bit of a hole right now on my calls. Normally I try to go with the trend. It's funny because I went against my rule, and that's the time we dropped 5.5% in a day. So we'll see what happens, but looking at the chart, I'm not really that worried. Here's what we got going on. So we know about this ABC down here into February. Then we had ABC for X. And I'm going to show you exactly. Actually, there's a great image of what. It's almost identical to what we're experiencing right here. So, if you look at the chart, we have A, B, C, W, A, B, C, W, A, B, C, X, A, B, C, X, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, A, a little bit above W, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, pretty close to W. A, where does it go from there? A, B, C, B, about the same as a second wave on this A move. Where is the second wave at? Right up here at 455. Almost identical move, and that was from the very top at 480. This is a double three, in my opinion. It's identical to what I just showed you. And so, as painful as the day was, especially if you're buying calls, which normally is not a good play, and I fell victim to it today too because I was using Elliott Wave on smaller time frames trying to get the bottom, and you can't really use Elliott Wave when you're going on SPY sometimes because they manipulate it and they can move it wherever they want. And so usually the better strategy is to wait for the bottom wait for it to show you the bottom. And I broke my own rule, but it's all good. If this works out, I'm gonna make a lot of money. So what I'm looking for is we'll have A probably somewhere around in here, so 440 to 445. So we'll put an A right here. Then we'll have B. We'll have B somewhere not that far down, probably like 437 or so. And then ultimately C and the B wave up here at 455. So that's kind of what I'm expecting, and it's kind of, if you think about it too, like strategy wise, they wanted to get this move over with because tech earnings are next week, and so now they can slowly rise it into tech earnings. So tech earnings, I think Apple and Microsoft are like the 26th and maybe the 27th. So if they slowly rise it into tech earnings and then drop it, and then one more move up right here into Powell, I'm guessing Apple and Microsoft will probably put out some good numbers. And then from there, I'm looking for the C wave down here below the W. So W is right here at 410. C is probably going to be around 400-ish. And I think it's about 1.23 of this move right here. Let's see. Yeah, so like 400 maybe. And if you go back to my videos maybe a few months ago, I was saying it was a double three. It was just this move right here kind of took that idea away from me. I thought we were already melting up. But no, it's completely, perfectly orchestrated right now. A, B, C, X, A, B, C, W. And then where do we go from there? All-time highs. So as you can see, this is just a move, if you think about it strategically also. We've had this long bull market where, we have little dips, but it always goes higher. And now they're just getting everybody comfortable with bear moves. And we continually have them. We have a big dip, we bounce, big dip, we bounce, big dip, and then we bounce. And then you're going to have people thinking that we're going to go down again, and we're just going to keep on melting up. And then that's when we're going to start seeing like high put volume. People are not going to believe the move, and that's what you need to fuel a rally to all-time highs. And so, I mean, everything's still going to be crappy with the economy, inflation, war going on, COVID, whatever you want to say. They're all going to be going on still, but the fact that people are so bearish after this move down here, it's going to fuel it to an all-time high. So that's kind of my thoughts for the next week. So maybe we get to 440 to 445 by next week. And I don't have E-Trade open right now. I could do the expected move. But I did an expected move when we were at, I think we were at 428.50, and it was like a $12.80 move. So that would take us to about 440 or so. And I mean, that would be pretty realistic. So if we go there, and then maybe we fall down on maybe the Monday after that, so that would be the 2nd of May, and then maybe we rise one more time. Or it could be quick. It could be A, B, C by end of next week. You never know. So, but anyway, I showed you that chart, almost identical to this. This is the 4-hour. You can see it on the daily chart too. So that's my thoughts for next week. I'm underwater on some calls. I put myself on the line pretty much, which is normally pretty dumb. But I just looked at this move, and a 5-wave move, which this is clearly a 5-wave move, has to at least retrace 50%. So we're looking at 443.82 minimum. And then let's zoom in real quick on the 5th wave. And that's the thing about this 5th wave too. You can't use Elliott wave on it. It's too, you have to go down to the 5-minute time frame, and you can't even see. Like, just look at that. You can't tell what it's going to do. But this looks like a 4th wave right here and a 5th wave. So on the VIX too, this is a long video, but on the VIX, show you another chart. I have this. This is what I think is going to happen. I think we're going to do, we have 1, A, B, C, 2. That was a 3rd wave today. And then we're going to have a 4th wave. And I mean, these are not very, like, with Elliott wave, it's not like very structured. But a 4th wave down to, let's see, May 4th, maybe down to the 22 area, something like that. We're at 28 right now. Get down to 22, and then ultimately Let's go to the daily chart. On the daily chart, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to get this huge spike in May, and that's the move that will take us down to 400-ish, possibly lower, who knows. But I don't think we're there yet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that lines up perfectly with this move because the low VIX will take it this move, and then we'll get the move to 40, and then we can sell off to 400. So that's just my thoughts. Hopefully I'm right because I put a lot of my money on the line on calls, which I normally don't do, but I saw that pattern, and they're either gonna do like a slow grind into tech earnings, or we will just go ahead and pop on Monday. So we'll see what happens. I'm not like overly bearish from here. Some people think we're going to go down to 418, which I think that's way overdone. We'll see though. Let me know what you think in the comments, and make sure you like and subscribe so I can keep you updated on SPY from day to day. Thanks.